Alright, so yes guys, welcome back to the channel. Yeah man, so today guys we are here at Emancipation Park.
Let's walk and talk so we can...
And as you can see,
yes,
behind me right here, Chris Muslis, and he's not your average tourist, right? So actually right now we'll be just doing a very short interview with Chris Muslis, right? So just stick and stay, watch Wagwan. Alright? Yeah man. So Chris.
Yes sir.
What really motivates you as it regards to doing YouTube?
Man, well, first and foremost, I love adventure. I love to travel. So even without a camera, I'm doing the same things. You get what I'm saying? Like, YouTube is relatively new for me. Let's say 2 years old. Before that, I was still traveling as I am today. So I mean, I don't really need motivation. I'm doing something that I enjoy doing. With anything that you enjoy doing, you really don't need motivation. Like, I love lobster. If you put a lobster in front of me, I'm gonna eat it. Right. I don't need to be motivated. But I mean, my whole idea is, as I get older, I know my time on planet Earth is becoming more limited. We don't know how long we're gonna be here. So I feel like I just want to accomplish as much as I can before I leave planet Earth. Right. So my motivation is to keep moving, like continually keep moving and venturing into new neighborhoods and new countries around the world.
So, as you mentioned about new countries around the world,
yes.
How many countries have you been so far?
127 countries.
127.
Yeah, in the same manner that I do this, right? Like I'm not just touching the ground. I'm going in and getting in deep. Yeah.
Whoa, whoa. So, I've seen some of your
197. Yeah, almost 200. Yeah.
I've seen some of your videos in Afghanistan.
Yeah.
How was your experience there?
Yeah, I was there. My birthday last year I was in Afghanistan. Mm-hmm. Incredible. The people of Afghanistan are incredible people. You know, it breaks down every stereotype, as does Jamaica. You know, like if you're to Google about Jamaica before coming to Jamaica, they're going to tell you people are loud, aggressive, dangerous. You break down all stereotypes by actually going to these countries. So no different with Afghanistan. Like, you know, the world told me don't go. I went there and I had a great time, and I can't wait to return again.
Wonderful. I saw a situation with you as it regards to the Taliban.
Yeah.
What was your experience? What was the feeling like at that time when you were actually apprehended by them?
Yeah, you know, I lack fear. I don't know what chromosome I'm missing, but I'm not scared of people in general. So I wasn't scared. I knew I did nothing wrong, so I had nothing to really worry about. Taliban treat me quite nice, and I don't want this to be a propaganda video for Taliban. Right? Like, a lot of people will say they're very oppressive people. Being myself, I had no problem with them. They treated me properly. We had dinner together, and I was released.
Whoa, whoa. So, you leaving from Canada, coming here in Jamaica.
Yes.
Right? You have been to some of the most feared place, even by Jamaicans, right? How is it? What really propelled you to really go into those inner city?
Yeah.
You know, just to see what is happening in there and get something from the people.
I think the simple answer is this, you know. Before YouTube, I was doing it. With me becoming a YouTuber, which is still not a title that I really get excited about, but I got to stand out from the different people that I'm competing against. YouTube is a competition in reality, right? We're trying to create content different from the next man. So me going into those communities is sort of what makes me different. I don't fear anybody, so I have no problem walking into a community. Hopefully that answers the question. I'm just trying to create content that's not out there. Like, YouTube is so saturated, right? You have 1,000 people uploading a day the beautiful beaches, which are beautiful in Jamaica, and most tourists will love them. It's just not what I came to Jamaica for. I came to Jamaica for the culture, the people, the food. Not in great big hotels or fancy restaurants. The little street side hustler vendors, and this is where I get the great enjoyment. So YouTube is like second nature now. But again, if I had no camera, I'd be going into the same garrisons, talking to the same people, doing the same exact thing.
Oh, okay. Wonderful, wonderful. So it is just like a hobby for you to just go out there and just...
Man, hobby is understating. It's an addiction. Because when I'm traveling, that's all I'm thinking about. How can I make a better video? How can I bring something new? So Yeah, it's an addiction.
So let me ask you, you going into those most feared areas, right? Sometimes, you know, not a lot of people want the camera to be on them, and knowing that it's those inner city where a lot, it's so much stigma there, you know, as it relates to that those persons are gunmen and stuff like that, and for you to have the camera holding on them, how do you really get to do such thing?
Yeah, I rarely have a problem, to be honest. I can't remember the last time I had a problem.
Wow.
I respect the rules. If I go and somebody doesn't want to be filmed, you'll see I put the camera down. That allows me, because I follow the rules, it allows me a little freedom and safety to walk through the community. And I'm not treating people as if I'm better than them or they're a spectacle or it's like a zoo or anything like that. Like, I treat people with respect. In return, people give me respect, right?
Wonderful.
They don't want to, like, let's be honest, right? Nobody in Jamaica, you know, some of these bad garrisons that live literally with very little food or very little home, they don't want to see a tourist come in and sort of be like pinpointing all the negative aspects of a community. But if they see me like feed the kids, you know, shake hands and treat people regularly, I get treated with respect. I'm not the average person coming in there. And what's happening now, they see I come back 3 months after. So they know I'm not just going in quick to get views and disappearing, right? They're gonna see me every couple months come back to Jamaica and continue to grow in Jamaica. This is more than views, right? I know at first people didn't realize that, but this is much more than views.
Right. So it is actually something that you just love doing. So you just
addiction, man.
Go there and you just do it.
Yes.
Wonderful. You stated earlier that you are relatively new on YouTube.
Yes.
What, it's 2 years now?
Yeah, about 2 years.
Right. How do you manage to build such a huge platform in such a short space of time?
It's weird because I look at it different. You know, it was never. I would be a liar if I told you numbers are not important. They are important.
Yes.
But I feel like I've actually taken quite a while. Because remember, I'm trying to do groundbreaking stuff and go into communities other people don't go. So I would think the audience would be bigger by now. And that maybe sounds like I'm egotistical. I'm a perfectionist. I'm always trying to find ways to get better and better and better. So if you were to ask me 2 years ago, I would have thought I would be better now than I am. Like improvement, better quality, better production, better interviews, better everything. And I feel like I could still be doing a lot better. So I might seem like I'm doing well after 2 years, but my mindset is I still got lots to learn.
Lots to learn.
And a lot better. And I don't mean from a view standpoint, I mean from a storytelling standpoint.
Yes. All right. So you've been on YouTube for just 2 years, right? Mm-hmm. What else do you think that you can do to really motivate even the youths that you have been into some of these most feared garrisons?
Yeah.
So what do you think else that you need to do to motivate them?
So most people would say it's not my responsibility to motivate them. I say I do have a little bit of responsibility to use my platform. You know, things like this, I can't change the world and I can't change everyone. You know, crime is going to happen, but if we can change the mentality of a few people, maybe even get a few people to pick up cameras and become YouTubers, successful YouTubers, that would be a positive way. But I mean, what I'm trying to do is just break down the boundaries of the garrison versus garrison. Here we have people from all over the place. I feel that's my sort of role, and that's what I can do to help slightly improve. I'm a realist, right? Jamaica's not going to change overnight.
Right.
We need the communities and the elders and those people that are well respected in the community to step up and all do their part, whether you're a politician, a police officer, or just a neighborhood entrepreneur. Like, everybody has a role to play.
Right.
But I think unity is the word that keeps coming up, and I think that's very strong. When I see these two guys from separate communities hold hands like this now, this shit, my heart beats 6 times faster to be like, fucking incredible. Sorry for my language. Incredible. I'm passionate about it, man, and again, this is more than views. These are real people's lives, right?
Wonderful. Trust me, I really admire that about you and the work that you have been putting in here in Jamaica. It is super amazing, right? Let me just break away a bit from that and just dive into your family. How do you really manage your family. You told us last night that you have 3 kids.
3 kids, yeah.
And a wife, right?
Yeah.
And they are at home, and knowing the fact that you're actually traveling like daily into different countries.
It's not easy, man. It's not easy.
How do you?
Well, like from an emotional point, it's not easy. But we live in a digital era, which makes it a lot easier now.
Right.
You know, FaceTime's 10 times a day, allows me to somewhat be there. You know what I want to say is, like, people think this is a vacation. Creating content is very difficult work. You know, my kids go to private school. We have expenses. I do get paid for this job.
Yes.
Because some comments will be like, wow, you're on vacation. Your wife and kids are at home. Yes, I'm a strong believer that man should, and woman should, provide for their family. What I'm doing is providing for my family. I wish I could be at home every minute of the day, but it's not realistic with the career I've chosen. So it's not easy. I'm an emotional guy. It's difficult for me to leave home. But the way I kind of work is I leave for 3 weeks and then I stay home for 3 or 4 weeks. And during those 3 or 4 weeks, I'm with my family and kids. I don't have a job, right? I own my own business, so I'm with them. I'm bringing them to school. I'm eating dinner with them. We're very close during those times when I'm not traveling. There's no me going out partying with friends. Like, that's 100% with family. But then they know every 4 to 6 weeks I'm on another adventure somewhere.
Wow.
Once I conquer my list of every country in the world, I'll slow down my pace. But right now I'm on a pretty steady pace to see every country in the world.
Amazing, amazing. So let me ask you, Chris. Is it that sometimes the kids or your wife may have gotten frustrated knowing the fact that, you know, sometimes they may have want your physical presence around?
I can't speak on the behalf, right? But it's like, for me, my wife knows what I'm doing. Right. And she's a very selfless, and she knows there's a greater good. I've been married with my wife 20 years. Wow. I'm not a strong believer that we need to be together in the same bed every single minute of the day to show our love for each other. Right. You know, there's people that go to war, to army. There's actors that will leave for 6 months to film. There's NBA players that leave, right? Understand, like, when you have true love, I don't need to be with my wife every minute of the day. You know, I'm a believer that our love is stronger when we separate and come back, because we celebrate every day as if it's a birthday. Do you get what I'm saying? Yes. We're not getting bored with each other. Like, when I get home for 4 weeks, it's like Daddy's home for 4 weeks. Let's do everything we want to do. Every day is an event, a movie, a kids' playground. Like, we're doing something every day. And for me, this is the life I've chosen. It's not for everyone, but I mean, I'm very happy and I'm content. My wife fully supports me, as do I support her with her goals in her life, right? So it takes the perfect couple in order to allow that. If I had a different wife, my relationship might not be good, because I'm going to do what I got to do. But I'm so happy. I love my wife. My wife is watching. I love you, baby. Almost 20 years of marriage. We fight once a year, which is not regular, and it's all love. It's all love. Wow. Yeah. Super amazing. When I say fight, I don't mean like Pacquiao fight. I'm talking about, we might get in like a stubborn little argument. So we don't fight. That's the basics of it, is we don't fight. All right. So finally, Chris. Yes. Today is your birthday. Yes, sir. And I think you told us your age. 45 years old. 45. Yeah. What else have you set any goals for this year going forward? Man, happiness. I think once you reach a certain goal or financial stability, my goal is happiness. Period. Happiness. Yeah, that could mean anything. I just want to be happy. I don't want to wake up one morning of the year where I'm like, wake up happy every day. That's my goal. Wow. Yeah. Wow. And being happy every day, trust me, you can do so many things for those persons who are not happy, because just a smile and that reaction. You know, if I could tell you this, I'm a strong believer of that. If you don't have financial money to help people with, man, a gesture, a smile, helping somebody at the gas station, opening a door, complimenting an elder about their shoes, like a homeless man, a homeless woman on the side of the street. If you ask a homeless man what they want the most in life, they want communication. So I mean, if we all just made the world a little bit better, it sounds corny, it sounds like a sales pitch, but in reality, if there's no cameras here and I walk down the street, I'm talking to everybody. I feel like we can all make the world a better place through this, just communication, opening doors. Simple, the simplest and simplest of things. Yeah, so that makes me happy, very happy.
Amazing, Chris. Amazing.
Yes. And it's an honor to meet you because I've seen you on my live yesterday, and
Yes.
I greatly appreciate you coming. I know you got to work,
Yes.
so I would, from the bottom of my heart, and I said it last night on the live, in the Middle East, you hold your heart when you're saying something if it's important to you.
Yes.
So I do it by second nature. So I greatly appreciate you coming down and the opportunity to meet. Hopefully, it starts a long-term relationship. I'm always going to be back, so
Wonderful.
I'm ready to work all the
Trust
time.
me, we will definitely start that, Chris. It's really a pleasure meeting you as well.
Yes.
Trust me, it's an amazing feeling. Words just can't express how I actually feel right now, knowing the fact that it's been like quite some time now I've been watching your channel.
Yes.
You know, and I always wanted to meet you, knowing that, as I said on the live last night,
Yes.
whenever you decided that you are going to retire or whatever, even now, I want to be the next Christmas list
You're me already. Today's the day.
I want to go around and do all this amazing work that you're doing.
I think you should,
as well.
to prove the world that this isn't a black versus white thing.
Definitely.
You as a black man can definitely have the power to walk into these garrisons
Great.
and make them better as well.
Great,
Well done.
amazing. All right, so there we have it, my people.
Yes, and it's been a
From-
great pleasure. Thank you for your time.
Yes, there we have it from Chris List. He's not your average tourist. Guys, go over and check out Chris List.
I would be honored.
Yeah, man, he does amazing content, so you can just go over, check him out. Yeah, man, support him, guys. Subscribe to his channel. Yeah, man, and just let him know in the comment section
Where you
that
came from.
it's the Ennis family that sends you.
Guys, I appreciate
All
the
right?
love and support. I can tell, and it's a pleasure to meet you, my friend. Thank you.
It's a pleasure.
Thank you.
Chris.
Thank you.
Have a good
And you
birthday.
got to carry this on moving forward. When you talk to somebody, you hold the heart.
Yes. All
Thank
right.
you.
Have
Thank
a good day. So, guys, there you have it. Yeah, man, from Christmas List himself. All right. So, yeah, man, stay tuned, guys. We are here at Emancipation Park, right here in New Kingston. Yeah, man. There you go. Yeah, man, right here in New Kingston at the Emancipation Park. Yeah, man, just as you come through this gate right here where the statue is located, right? Yeah, man, and we are just vibing away. We are enjoying ourselves right here. As you can see, there are so many people that is here, so many different YouTubers, yeah, man, fans as well, and we are just all enjoying ourselves. We are having a wonderful time. Yeah, man, so stay tuned for now, my wonderful peeps. Yeah, man, watch what go on. And until then, take good care. Remember, guys, to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Turn on that post notification bell so you'll be definitely notified whenever we drop another video. Until then, take good care.